cheerleading involves stunting, tumbling, jumping. If you're a school cheer team, it involves cheers, chanting, being the person that gets the crowd hype when like nothing's really going on. If you're a competitive team, it involves like 2 to 3 minutes of nonstop movement, high intensity, dancing, cheering, jumping, stunting. Jumping is just, I don't know, like stuff to get the crowd hype. People love to see like impressive skills. So if you can jump and your feet can go above your head, then that's pretty impressive to most people. And then also tumbling, which comes from, like in my case, my background with gymnastics. Like I love tumbling, so just running and flipping my body over as many times as humanly possible was very appealing to me and is impressive for most people to see. Hi, I'm Carysn. I'm a senior and I'm a member of the High Point University cheer team. So I did gymnastics originally and I kind of got burnt out on that, but I still loved floor and I still loved competing. So I took up cheer. Competitively, I did All-Star, and then I took a break for like 4 years, and my mom cheered in high school and in college and professionally, and she started as a junior in high school. So when I got to be right before junior year of high school, I was like, yeah, like maybe I'll just do it. Like my mom did it, she loved it, like it can't hurt. And then I just like fell in love with doing it again and have done it since.
Hi, my name is Olivia and I am 10 years old and I am on a level 1 and 2 All-Star Cheer, Greensboro Allstar Cheerleading.
My favorite part of cheer is going in the air and doing tricks. I decided to join cheer because I thought it was cool to just see other like older kids doing these cool stuff, and I'm like, hey mom, I want to do that, can you sign me up for it? So I was 4 when I started silent cheer, and then I went to All-Star.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm a senior captain at Bishop McGuiness High School. So for cheer, I'm a flyer in a stunt group, so I'm on top. And it's really fun, it's really exciting. Stunting is my favorite. I started cheering at my middle school in 5th grade, and my older sister cheered. So I started cheering with her, and it was really fun to be on a team with her. And then I did it all of middle school and started again in high school. And I really loved it, and it was a good way to meet new people and gain a lot of confidence as a young girl. The sport of cheerleading, it takes a lot of strength and team unity. Everyone has to be working together, and everyone has a role and a part, and everybody has to be perfect, or else if the littlest thing is off, then everything can go wrong. And there's a lot of different components too, like stunting and dancing and tumbling, and learning everything. It's a lot of remembering too for cheers and chants and smiling. A lot of stuff goes into the production of what we do. First stunt group, you have your 2 bases. You have a main and a side base, a back spot and a flyer, and a front spot sometimes. They're not required.
If you're a flyer, then you would go up in the air and do tricks and body positions in the air. And if you're the main base, then usually you would have the foot most of the time, and you would the one who have most of the grips.
Basically are doing the heavy lifting. They're both next to each other, and then the back spot is always on the ankles, and they're kind of in control of the stunt group. They are the voice of the stunt group. They say when stuff is going wrong.
The back spot helps lifting the stunt to make sure it doesn't fall.
My favorite part about cheerleading is stunting. That feeling like when you hit a new stunt for the first time and you're just so excited, and when you come down, the whole stunt group's like, oh my gosh, yes! Like we've been working so long to do this, like we've fallen so many times, but we finally hit it. And then once you finally hit it, you know how it's supposed to feel and you know how you're supposed to do it, and then you really don't have any problems after that. It's just getting that first one and that first time feeling of hitting a new stunt. is like one of the best feelings, I would say.
Tryouts, hate 'em. Who's next? Kim Possible. Tin teeth, I gave her a routine no girl can do.
And before any of you reptiles object, a word to the wise, you owe me this.
Such a cute cheerleading outfit. It's so clean cut. I bet it goes with anything.
Of course it does!
In general in the media, I feel like it's not looked at as a sport, which is definitely like disheartening to the people who are a part of the sport. I cheered in high school, I did All-Star, and now I do college cheer. And most of the girls that I have cheered with have not been remotely at all as they're portrayed in movies. We're not like ditzy people, mean girls, like type of thing, but that tends to be the character that is cast in movies and TV shows, so I would definitely say that plays a big role. But now it's just a stereotype that doesn't get changed, which is unfortunate, but it's been decades of like that being the stereotype for cheerleaders in film.
Cheerleaders are normally seen as kind of bimbos and not really a lot of depth to them. And it's just kind of for popularity. But there are some recent documentaries that kind of show more depth in actually how hard the sport is and how much work you put into it and dedication it takes.
Like they don't really see the behind the scenes, and they don't know like how much we actually do that goes into it. And then all the different kinds of it as well. They all have different levels, but it's definitely looked at as less like time consuming and just like energy consuming than like it actually is.
When I was 6 turning 7, my sister has always loved cheer, and I have too. It's just sometimes I'm not in the mood, so then I'm like, I don't want to do cheer right now. I'm like, I don't want to do it right now. So then we've watched the Dallas Cowboys and their tryouts and seeing people get cut off the team and people who get stayed and all of that. It gets you to the point where like, okay, I've seen girls get cut. I don't want that to happen to me, but I also don't want anybody to take my spot. So I'm just gonna hope for the best that no one takes my spot. You're gonna have to work for your spot if you want to keep it.
Even just not being together, I think the commitment to being a cheerleader is 100% of your time, because people know who we are, they know our faces, they see us at games, like we're always representing the team. So what you do outside of being together almost reflects more on the team than what we do together.
My favorite part about cheerleading is the team overall. After a hard day at school, I always come to practice and the girls can always make me laugh. They always put me in a better mood. I love getting ready for the games with everyone. Friday nights are always super fun.
I've made some of my best friends, and they're going to be my best friends for the rest of my life on this team. We're very close. We also hold each other accountable, which I personally like. I like feeling like my teammate depends on me and also expects things of me. It makes me want to be better and push myself harder. And just like, we're like a family, which I needed when I was a freshman and I had first gotten to High Point. Like, it was awesome to come in and everyone just takes you in and they're like, hey, you're new, you don't know anything yet, but here we go, like type of thing. It was kind of full force, which was reassuring. It was like, okay, like I'm supposed to be here, and it's been like that way ever since.
Cheerleading means spirit,
Dedication.
Determination.